I don't want to say I did, but I sure as hell helped settle the problem between Pakistan and India last week.
US President Donald Trump was referring to having diffused the escalating conflict between India and Pakistan in early May, and soon after he dropped the bombshell. He offered to help resolve the dispute over Kashmir. This is not the first time Trump has proposed to intervene in the decades-long dispute.
I was with Prime Minister Modi 2 weeks ago, and we talked about this subject, and he actually said, would you like to be a mediator or arbitrator? I said, where? He said, Kashmir.
The Kashmir dispute has for years been frozen, and suddenly, with Trump's statement, it's back on the global stage. Kashmir is a region that has been divided into two parts. One half is administered by Pakistan, while the other by India. The dispute is that both countries are claiming the entire region as their own. It's been the flashpoint for 3 wars between the two nations, and it's also home to the Kashmiri independence movement, which India accuses Pakistan of supporting. In 1989, that movement turned into a full-blown armed rebellion in India-administered Kashmir. Over 80,000 people, mostly civilians, were killed during a crackdown by Indian forces. Over the years, many plans and ideas were hatched to help resolve this dispute. Some actually got fairly close to succeeding. After the first war over Kashmir, the UN called for a plebiscite, a referendum where Kashmiris would choose their own future, but it came with conditions. Pakistan had to withdraw its forces and India had to reduce its military presence. Unfortunately, both countries failed to meet the conditions. The Shimla Agreement was signed by India and Pakistan in 1972, after a war that took place the preceding year. While it has never been formalized, the ceasefire line was renamed the Line of Control, becoming a de facto border between India and Pakistan-administered Kashmir. The deal also turned the Kashmir issue into a strictly bilateral matter and excluded international mediation. In April 2025, following a series of escalating skirmishes, Pakistan put the agreement in abeyance, opening the door for international actors to facilitate talks. Owen Dixon, an Australian judge and UN representative, suggested that the Buddhist Ladakh area of Kashmir go to India, the Pakistan-administered areas stay with Pakistan, the Jammu area be divided between Islamabad and New Delhi, and a plebiscite be held for the Kashmir Valley. Both countries initially rejected Dixon's plan, but Indian leaders later admitted it was the closest they'd come to a real solution. Kashmiri American philanthropist Farooq Kathwari proposed turning Kashmir into a sovereign but not independent entity, similar to Andorra in Europe. Under his proposal, the region would have access to both India and Pakistan, and the two countries would demilitarize in the territory except for border troops. Kashmir would run itself, but foreign affairs, defense and security would be jointly managed by Islamabad and New Delhi. It was a highly ambitious plan. Then, what many believe was the closest thing to a real breakthrough, the 4-point formula, then President of Pakistan, Pervez Musharraf, proposed it. India's PM at the time, Manmohan Singh, considered it. Talks began and for the first time included leaders from Kashmir. The 4 points stipulated that 1. Indian and Pakistani troops would withdraw from Kashmir's borders. 2. The line of control would be cancelled, leaving the two divided parts of Kashmir to unite. 3. Kashmir would be self-governed, but would not have full independence. 4. A joint supervision mechanism involving India, Pakistan and Kashmiri leaders would be put in place. The plan was also to be reviewed after 7 to 10 years, with the possibility of a referendum being held in the future. In 2007, Musharraf was ousted from power, and the plan died. After many decades of conflict, Trump's remarks in May have reopened the conversation the world has long ignored. If the US president is serious about resolving the disputes, he won't need to start from scratch, as the many past proposals have provided enough solutions that can be strung together to create a balanced plan to leave India, Pakistan and Kashmir at peace.